Good afternoon, everyone. This is Professor Chisholm, and this is GD430 Web Design. Okay, so what are we doing this course? Okay, so today is day one, yes, of week one. So I just want to introduce myself. I look forward to facilitating this course this month. I typically teach the beginning graphic design courses. So I don't know if any of you have had me, but I've been here at Bellevue for a little bit. So let's go ahead and make sure, I want to make sure that you guys know to make sure that you check the announcement pages. This is where I'll be putting the weekly overview for the week. And so just make sure that you've navigated through the course also. At the end of the day, it's going to help you, right? You really need to take the time to just make sure that you familiarize yourself with what's needed for this class, all right? This class, we're going to be talking about FlexGrid, Flexbox, some CSS. So we're talking responsive websites. And we're doing this all by hand coding. So you're still doing VS Code. I prefer Adobe Brackets, but I have both, okay? So don't be surprised if you see some things that are done in Adobe Brackets. They're both free to download, so that's okay. I also use FileZilla to access the subdomain for the website, the newbiedesigns.com. Now, all of you should have already access to it, and you just need to continue using that same subdomain. Now, if for some reason you don't remember your password, I can reset it. I can't tell you what the password is. There's no way for me to do that, but I can reset it and give you a new password, okay? So make sure that you can still access your subdomain because you're going to need that for this week's assignment, all right? So back to making sure. So make sure that you read through There is no book for this class. Now, you guys were given Learning Web Design for GD 230, right? So you can always use that as a reference for this course, but there is actually no physical book for this course, but there'll be some readings, some, W3 School, and some additional resources for you guys to use as well. Make sure that you know that we operate from Monday to Sunday, right? And so your assignments are due on Friday, and you need to make sure that you are replying to your peers by Sunday, and you need to do 2 for each of that. Now, for this course, there are critiques. Make sure you read through this critique information, and you are doing a process book again, guys. So make sure that hopefully by now, we know this was implemented last year. They changed it around, but this is using InDesign, and it gives you everything that you need to know in here. And there's the process book template that you can do, and there's videos throughout this that's going to help you. The other thing is there's plenty of videos in here, guys, to make sure to help you refresh your memory, okay? But at the end of the day, you really need to make sure that you go through this and make sure that you've read through everything. If you need any help, just reach out to me. I'm a text message away or an email away. All right, so just make sure that you review this page. The course informations page, very important. Now, the projects page, we're just doing a simple page, one page where you're going to do the Bellevue University website. You're going to do the front page of the Bellevue University website. So here is... Now, essentially, this project isn't going to start until week 5. So weeks 1 through 4, we're just going to do some refresher, and we're going to look at some specific topics, okay? But from week 5 on, we're actually working on this Bellevue single page website that you guys are going to use and do FlexGrid and Flexbox with, okay? And we're going to go through that. All right, so that's the project. So now there's lots of demo videos that Professor Henkin has put together here. There's stuff on CyberDuck. There's talking about using multiple sites on your one domain. Okay, so this is probably a really good video to watch, but go ahead and make sure that you review these videos. The bottom line is there's plenty of things here to help you if you run into problems. So try to troubleshoot first. I'm here to help, but I want to also know that you're trying to do it on your own, because troubleshooting is a skill, and it's a really important skill that you really need to take the time to try and do, and try to figure things out first before you get an expert involved. I'm not going to be there. If you run into problems when you're out in the field, I'm not going to be there. I mean, but try to do as much troubleshooting before you bring it to my attention. And the thing is, there's plenty of videos here. So check out the demo videos. Also check out the online resources. There may be something in here too that you can. There's plenty of material in here, people. So just, yeah, I can point you in the right direction also, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look at what's needed. So make sure that you know that if you need my assistance, you can put hand in the air. I'll check this. I sometimes am bad about that, and I apologize. I do check my emails throughout the day. I check them several times a day. So a lot of times emailing me is faster, but I promise I will check the hand in the air area. I sometimes can be bad about that. So just making sure that you know that, okay? But I will get back to you, I promise you. And if for some reason you don't hear a response within 24 hours from the hand in the air, quickly send me an email. It just may be, hey, did you go and look? I am admitting I sometimes am bad about checking that. I will do better this time. I will, I promise, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look at what's needed. Again, no reading, but there is, of course, W3 Schools, and we're talking about, so you can go ahead and click and see what this, so the element reference, doc type, etc. So this gives you the reference, and then the other one is for the CSS reference as well. It's not, this is just, again, references for you. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to create a GD430 directory for me on your domain. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to essentially, if you take a look at this file, you're going to take a root folder. It's going to be called GD430, and inside of that is going to be, so GD430 essentially becomes week 1, right? And then inside of it, you're going to have week 2, week 3, week 4. You do not need week 5. Week 5 is no longer typography, so it's weeks 2, 3, and 4. So you're going to then, inside of that GD430 directory, you're going to have weeks 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to have little index pages to all of them, okay? So you're going to have an index for each of these. So you're going to create a directory for me so that this way you're going to then just, when you're doing these assignments, you're going to put the assignment in the appropriate folder, right? You're going to give me, so when you're going to give me this one, I'm going to get the URL for the GD430 directory, and when I click it, I'm going to see essentially week 2, 3, and 4, and there's going to be links for those that when you get time to do those, you'll be able to click on those links, right? And I'll be able to see your assignment that's in there, okay? So if you have any questions, please let me know, but it's really just a basic directory. That's all you're doing, is you're creating a directory, and these are going to be links inside the directory that I'm going to be able to access, okay? All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Now, make sure that you reply to 2 of your peers. If you want to embellish it, you can embellish it. At the end of the day, you don't have to. But again, it's only for weeks 2 through 4, because when we get to week 5, you're actually going to be working on your process book. So we're no longer doing typography, and there's no way for me to edit the assignment, so I'm just telling you. So we'll see who's actually going to take the time to look at my video, right? Yes. Okay. All right. I know I talk fast. I'm excited. I'm very excited about being able to facilitate this course for you guys. Please know that I'm here to help you if you need any assistance. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Okay, guys? So have a productive week and do great things.